Hello and welcome to the Brickfreaks. Today with a big ship, a big set. From Reobrix, model number is 66037, 5,865 pieces. Yeah, the Flying Dutchman, a 14 plus set, and it's a really big ship. Here the box is empty, but it was packed till the last square centimeter, square millimeter. Mostly when you see the original boxes, yeah, you're right, this set is sponsored from Reobrix. They sent us directly from the factory, so I can show you a box. Here on the side we have a nice designed map with the measurements of the set. We control it, but Reobrix says we have 100 centimeter 0.5 in length, we have 29.3 centimeters in width, and we have 72.6 centimeter in height. So if that's true, it's a big ship. I know it's a big ship because I already assembled it, but I don't know if the measurements are right. Okay, we will see. Now you see some photos of the assembly and the final set. And this can take a while because, yeah, nearly 6K on pieces and 18 building steps. So perhaps it's a 3 or 4 or 5 minute picture show, slideshow of pictures. And there are chapters down there, so you can skip it if you want and come directly to the review. Okay, have fun.
without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
But you have heard of me.
Oh, that's impressive. An impressive set, isn't it? Okay, assembly time around 16 to 20 hours. I would say I needed 17.5 to 18 hours for the 18 building step. The first one was the fastest, the form pieces together and some bricks. And the last one took the most time. It's all the details, all the plant things around it, and here the sails, and yeah, that took me the longest time. Okay, the measurements were right. We're really 100 centimeters. I measured in the German video. We are 72 and we are nearly 30, so absolutely okay. I don't want to make the video too long, so let's go through. We have two instruction booklets, and they are, the first is, I believe, 1 to 11 or 1 to 10, and then 11 to 18, something like that. Around 600 pages. And 100 of them are not necessary. You could make this here smaller, if you want to. The quality of the instructions is okay. Not the best, not the worst, it's okay. No problems during the assembly. The colors of the instruction matches mostly the real color, so no problem. Sometimes with Reobrix that's not the case, but here I had no problems with the colors. I always knew which color I had to use. Sometimes the angle could be a little bit better, or the skids could be a little bit more detailed or more far away, you know what I mean. But yeah, no problem. Like I said, it could be better, but it could be worse. So it's okay. It's okay instructions. This is not totally straight, I know, but this here is pulling it a little bit to the front. Sticker sheet didn't apply, it's mostly details on the wood, on the planks and everything. Piece quality, Reobrix, it's good. No problems with the clutch power. We have no problems with the color consistency. All the color is always the same gray, always the same green, so that's great. No problems. There are some problems during the assembly process, but they had nothing to do with the pieces. So piece quality, like Reobrix, mostly good, no problem. The assembly process itself, it's really entertaining and mostly without any complications. You have to be a little bit careful when you put here this here on the structure to push it on each of the corners down. Sometimes on one corner it goes up. If you have plate on plate on plate and want to push it on 4 studs or 5 studs, you know this from the modular buildings. The same here. And so you have to be a little bit careful. And you can't push in the middle because it's hollow underneath. But no real problem. That's for, I believe, for all of these big ships the case, especially for the sailboats. You have to be a little bit careful with all the green details in building step 18 at the end, especially at the end on the side, no problem. On the front here, at the end there is a lot of the green stuff. And if you push one in, perhaps an earlier assembled goes out of the stud, and yeah. I needed the longest time. I needed 2 hours for the least amount of parts and the least amount of pages, and yes, that says everything. So I was really, okay, but the rest without any anger, without any problems. The sails, that's I don't know the term, but it's a nice, perhaps it feels a little bit like the fabric for cleaning glasses. It's really fine detailed, micro fabric. It's nice, it's nice. It's very heavy, it's nearly 100 millimeter, I would say, in thickness. So it's much heavier than the other sails I had from the other boats. And it's hanging through, so that's nice. The other was a paper stuff like, or plastic or something like that. This is really nice. That's okay, absolutely. And color-wise, it matches really good to the set. Great. The only thing that I had a little bit problem with the clutch power was one here of the octopuses at the back. I had to underfit it with a round blade. It mustn't be no round blade, it could be a 2x2, but I had a round blade laying around. And then it holds the other way, it was too close to all the other things. So the rest I had no problems at all. Like I said, you have to be careful with the top here, the roof, the top, and the top here, and in between, a little bit careful, pushing it really down, giving it nice slaps from above, and the rest is no problem. You can really, they say it's a 14 plus, and no problem, really. A child perhaps needs some help, perhaps with all the details on the back, perhaps with this here, with the cord, or a little bit of sails, I don't know. But this is for a child with 14 years, that is not the first set. I believe it's manageable. Perhaps some help, but I would say it's manageable. It's not a playset in any case. Put this on a shelf up, away from the kids, because all the details, all the plant details, the spiders, everything, if it comes into the hands of a child, everything will be gone. But it's such a nice, really good looking set. Well designed, well made, only display, no functions, we have no anchor. This here, the cannons, you can slide in and out, but a little bit, but it's not well sliding, and the rudder, you can't see. A display set, no functions. The cannons here. The lower cannons are all the cannons you know from Lego, and they're all working. With springs and everything, no problem. The upper cannons are brick built, so we have a really nice look. I believe it's from the side it's looking really great, especially through the details here and the octopi over the set. It's a gorgeous set. It's a really gorgeous set. And color-wise, I would say well done. Well done. I'm not a fan of brown, and so I'm happy this is gray and not brown or two brown tones. For me, that's great as it's gray. I love gray. At the moment, I'm wearing a gray trouser and a gray t-shirt. So gray is and I love sand green. I don't like gold, but it's not too much gold, so it's really looking cool. And color-wise, this is a good set. The overall look is great from this set. The assembly process is okay, not too complicated, no fancy building techniques. What you expect, if you're longer in the scene, you know what you're getting. If you see this, you know, okay, I should know what I'm getting, and it's exactly the case. It was exactly what I expected. It was much easier, like I said, with the sails. No worry about the sails. That's mostly the part with the sailboats I'm worried about, but here, great. I love it. It's a really cool set. If you're into boats, and especially sailboats, and you have the room, the space, and you've seen this, now you know the quality is good, the assembly process is fine. Overall, some details here, yes, but overall this is a really straightforward, good assembly process. And I said one or two times here at the end, but in the building steps 1 to 17, I was not angered once. I was listening to music and very chilled, and I really enjoyed the 17 to 18 hours I needed for the set. Okay, if you have any questions, this will be, normally I mostly sell really faster sets. This is already sold, but the person who will collect it here from me, I will see in 2 or 3 weeks, so this is longer in my possession. And if you want to know something I didn't tell you, I have to look again, or I have to make a photo or something like that, tell me in the comments, I try to help. Okay, next sets here on the channel are From Carter, a Formula One car, from Alfa Romeo, and from Carter, a military crane truck. Okay, about the details, one last word. I had preferred some tiles here on top, but the rest, you can open this, but no, all the three masts putting up together, and it's horrible. And so inside there are some details, but it could be more, but you don't see them. So the details you're seeing and you're able easy to see are here in the back with the piano, or the, it's not a piano if it's in the church. What is it called when it's in church? Write me in the comments. The church piano, what's the name of the church piano? And all the details here are very, very nice. Here in the front, very, very nice. Inside here, only the cannons, not so much. But like I said, you will never see it again. So that's a good mixture out of details and size and pieces. Well done, Reobrix. Well done, really. Nearly nothing to complain. Okay, like I said, the rest is the next are 2 Carter sets, and then Reobrix will send me a Technic set. A grape harvester, I believe. It's the grape harvester. Okay, have a good time. Thank you for watching and subscribe.